release all case files related to Epstein, having just 9 more days to do so. The judge emphasized following the law while maintaining the victim's privacy and safety into account. Well, yesterday, a new law went into effect in Australia, banning all social media for those under 16 years of age, becoming the first nation in the world to do so. This comes during a time where more and more countries are taking action to hold people accountable for their actions online. Tennessee Republican Senator Marsha Blackburn says the U.S. should follow their lead, warning kids face a lot of danger online.
They are exposed to pedophiles and predators and groomers. They are exposed to drug traffickers.
Lawmakers say they're talking with tech companies about new online safety protections for kids. And a bill to regulate social media for minors has been in the works since 2022, with its newest version being introduced in May of this year. We have a lot more news to share with you, so don't forget to follow us on our social media pages, where we have fun, interactive videos and other need-to-know news for you. You can find us on X, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And be sure to check out our free Ozarks First news and weather apps. Before we head to break, we're going to check back in with Jamie about what we can expect in the coming days heading toward the weekend. Jamie.
Not bad tomorrow to get out and about. If you've got some holiday shopping to do or some decorations to get out in the yard, do it now before it turns colder. In fact, not only will it be turning colder, it will be the coldest weather so far this season. Coming up on Sunday, I'll have more on how cold coming up.
This is Ozarks First News at 10 with Mike Landis, Chief Meteorologist Jamie Warrener, and sports with Dan Lucy.
News Nation invites you to the fastest growing tourist destination in the world, Qatar. Join us on the adventure of a lifetime. Destination Qatar, Sunday at 8/7 Central on News Nation.
We're all just trying to keep things running for those who rely on us. That's why we don't have time to be sick with the flu.
We don't have time for delays.
We don't have time for spills.
Next.
We don't have time for setbacks. Let's be real.
Getting the flu shot
helps you fight the flu.
Get a flu shot for yourself and those around you too.
My opponent is completely disregarding almost half of my arguments which I responded to.
Communities must step up
Laws
and
alone
protest
cannot
against this
stop the
normalization.
bullying.
Well, I completely disagree.
Point of inquiry, do you guys even realize that the #1 killer of children and teens are gun injuries?
You're probably starting to realize now, this is not a debate.
There is no adult in this earth that wants children to die.
I worry for my kids.
The bravest person I know is my daughter, Cynthia.
My friend Sean, and he was in the Air Force.
One of the bravest things he ever did wasn't when he first enlisted, it was when he found his first support group.
It was when he asked to move in with me and my mom.
I felt like I was lost, and you gave me a place to stay.
She went on foreign soil. She went to war. But the bravest thing she did is when she asked for help.
There are a lot of temptations facing young people today, like electronic cigarettes and skateboarding. Each vape pod can contain the same amount of nicotine as a pack of cigarettes. This can lead today's youth to a lifelong addiction and severe lung damage. Recall and consider the facts before making a poor decision.
The health class film guy isn't the best person to talk to your kid about vaping.
Got a few minutes?
You are. Start the conversation with your child about vaping today.
Well, after bright skies throughout most of the day today, here comes another round of cloud cover. And with these clouds, we're seeing some precipitation, rain and snow showing up on radar. But that's up in the clouds. It's not making it all the way down to the surface, because by the time it does get down to the surface, it evaporates away as it falls into a fairly dry layer of air near the ground. But what we're seeing there, the process that we're seeing, is we're seeing warmer air trying to work back in from the west and southwest. Cold air swept in today. Warmer air lurking just to the west and southwest will build back in as winds become southwesterly. And just like flipping a switch, we're going to go from chilly weather today to milder weather tomorrow. Looks like temperatures are going to be very similar to what we enjoyed yesterday. across the area with highs in the 50s and low 60s. But another cold front's lurking, and that cold front will sweep through on Friday. In fact, it'll come through early in the day, just like today's cold front went through. And the result will be the same. Temperatures on Friday will probably bottom out in the upper 30s and low 40s, and then they really won't move very much. It looks like we'll see temperatures only climbing maybe 3 or 5 degrees, and that's it as we work into the afternoon hours. So Friday, chilly air returns to the area. What about the cloud cover? Again, cloud cover moving in right now. It's going to be with us throughout the night, but it looks like that bank of clouds will be on the way out of southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas by sunrise. It's going to take longer to get it out of our eastern counties, but I do think that the day ends partly cloudy in places like Vienna and Doolittle and Salem down towards Winona. The rest of our area will be enjoying mostly sunny conditions tomorrow afternoon. And of course, that's going to help out with the temperatures. And tomorrow night, it looks like we'll find mostly clear skies. That next round of colder air working in from the north, generating some low cloudiness to the north. Those clouds thin out, and for the most part, we're looking at another mostly sunny day across the area on Friday. Temperatures tonight dropping just a little bit more, holding steady really for the bulk of the rest of the night. And then tomorrow we'll find highs ranging from about 60 to the southwest to about 50 to the northeast. On Friday, chillier. It looks like 40s to the north, low to mid 50s to the south across northern Arkansas. Looks like mid 40s for highs here in Springfield, and then low to mid 40s on Saturday. Saturday, partly to mostly cloudy skies. Arctic air arriving Saturday evening and building into the area by Sunday morning. And it looks like we start Sunday with morning lows in the upper single digits to mid-teens across the area. Easily the coldest morning so far this season. And then afternoon highs, even with mostly sunny skies, will stay below the freezing mark. If you're going to the parade on Saturday, really the forecast thinking has not changed since yesterday. It looks like partly to mostly cloudy skies with temperatures in the 40s, and it will be a bit breezy, especially downtown around those buildings. So you're going to want to bundle up, even though we're only looking at highs in the 40s and not colder than that. Looking at the longer range pattern for next week, looks like the jet stream does flatten out, becomes more west to east, more zonal in nature. That tends to lock most of the cold to the north in Canada and allows more of that Pacific air mass full rain across much of the lower 48. The result is a warming trend after a cold Sunday, highs in the mid to upper 40s on Monday, and then I think we're looking at 50s Tuesday and Wednesday. And Mike, I think the mild weather pattern will stick around through Thursday. Maybe a little shot of chillier air on Friday of next week, and then the warmth resumes that following weekend into the days leading up to Christmas. Mike?
Yeah, glad to see that. Thank you, Jamie. And this brings us to our question of the day dealing with Christmas. We are asking, what is your favorite Christmas-like color? The options are multicolor, white, red, or blue. Now, to let us know what you think, you can scan that QR code or go to ozarksfirst.com/vote, and we'll have those final numbers for you in just a little bit. The federal government has now classified 60 minerals as critical, and now a team of scientists is racing to uncover them here in the Show Me State. They're using state-of-the-art technology, and teams around the state, like this lab here in Rolla, are testing rocks for minerals that the government has listed as critical for the economy. 36 of those, including lead, have been found so far in Missouri.
Key ones in Missouri we're looking at are like nickel, cobalt, rare earth elements. Some of the ones that were added are things like lead, which we know we have, but it was recently added to the list.
And just like with oil, the property owner who has critical minerals beneath them will own the rights to extract the minerals embedded in Missouri's diverse geologic setup. People here in Missouri will soon be unable to use SNAP benefits to purchase junk food items. Today, the Department of Agriculture formally approved Missouri's request to restrict the use of food stamps for things like candy, prepared desserts, sugar-sweetened beverages, and other drinks with 50% or less juice with SNAP benefits. On the flip side, Missouri's request now allows the purchase of hot, ready-to-eat rotisserie chicken through SNAP benefits. Those changes are set to go into effect on October 1st of next year. And right here, we are putting the Ozarks first and could use your help with that. There are donation barrels and scan to donate options at Springfield's Hy-Vee locations to help local families. You can also scan the code on your screen, and every dollar donated provides 4 meals, with the proceeds going to Ozarks Food Harvest. Still to come after the break, continuing our Olympic coverage as we get ready for the 2026 Winter Olympics in Italy. An inspiring story about embracing yourself after this.
Coming up tomorrow after daybreak on Unscripted, we'll tell you how you can give back this holiday season at a special Christmas market at Eden Village right here in Springfield. And we'll be whipping up some delicious Thai peanut chicken wraps with Thai fried rice in this week's Dishin' It. See you bright and early tomorrow morning after daybreak.
News Nation invites you to the fastest growing tourist destination in the world, Qatar. Join us on the adventure of a